Hi, Bruce here with Bruce Patch Wines. How do you go from being a music producer to becoming a wine producer? I'll answer that question and more in this video and tell you about the long and winding road it took to get here and just what it takes to make a 92-point wine. I had spent close to 40 years of my life in the music business. Years spent in Boston, New York, and finally Los Angeles. I was fortunate to work with many very talented artists. Then one day, I met my partner Andrea in a donut shop in LA. My fate was sealed. Andrea had always wanted to return to the redwood forest of her childhood. So in 1997, we loaded everything we owned into a rented truck and moved into a beautiful Northern California redwood forest, 1 hour north of San Francisco in the very heart of wine country, Sonoma County in the Russian River Valley. Looking back on those early days, I realized I really didn't care much about fine wine. When I did shop for a bottle of wine, I was drawn to the easily recognized labels. I'm sure I was afraid to take a chance on a wine that I didn't know. This is how I got started. There are two winemakers that have influenced my winemaking skills. Both are well known for their winemaking and their ability to make really great wines. I'd like to tell you about one of them, David Caffaro. Dave is the owner, the master blender, and winemaker at Caffaro Winery and Vineyards. Dave taught me how to make wine, but also how to taste it. He taught me how to detect and enjoy the many subtleties found in a really good bottle of wine. I discovered which varieties I liked and which ones that I really didn't care for. I realized I enjoyed Zinfandel and I really liked red blends, and that I really enjoyed the whole blending process. Andrea and I love trying and tasting all of our barrel samples. In fact, sometimes I'll pull samples and we'll blend in our kitchen on a cold, rainy winter night. And in fact, that's how some of our best wines were born. I started making wine in 2004 and now make many different varietals. I make Zinfandel, Malbec, Primitivo, Bordeaux blends, and several Zinfandel blends. I am very fortunate to have Dave as a mentor and as one of my teachers. I consider working with Dave as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Now that you know some of my background, I would like to share my winemaking skills with you. Which brings us to this very special wine. This is my 2014 Harris Kratka Vineyard, Alexander Valley, Zinfandel, from right here in Sonoma County. Here are some accolades on this Zin. 92 points from the Wine Right, 92 points from Cliff's Wine Picks, 91 points by the Zinfandel Chronicles, 91 points Isaac James Baker, a gold medal at the Orange County Fair Wine Competition, also the Chairman's Award from the Orange County Fair. This wine was aged 18 months in French and American oak. Ready to drink now, but will age well over the next 4 to 5 years or longer. Drink now or lay it down. It's your call. Now, what's in the bottle? 85% Zinfandel, 10% Carignan, and a little bit, maybe 5% Petite Syrah. I'm really proud of this wine. I think it's a great expression of Alexander Valley Zin. Here's a shot taken last fall of the 17-acre Harris Kratka vineyard. The vineyard sits at the very southern end of the warm Alexander Valley and is bordered on the south by the famous Chalk Hill grape-growing region. Marshall Harris bought this ranch in 1992, and he grows Zinfandel, Petit Syrah, and Carignan. Marshall supplies grapes to many prestigious wineries in the Napa Valley and here in Sonoma County. Now you know what's in the bottle and a little about the vineyard. Time for my offer. Today's offer, a special 3-pack of this super Zinfandel. This wine sells for $35 a bottle on our website. That's a 3-pack price of $105. Today's special 3-pack, only $68.25. So you'll pay $22.75 a bottle plus a $12 shipping charge. That's a whopping 35% off of our retail price. And on top of that, it's an extremely limited. We only have 50 cases to sell. That's 600 bottles. We're so sure you're going to love this wine, we're offering a 100% guarantee. That's right. Any reason you don't like this wine, we'll send all your money back. So it's an absolutely risk-free offer. Order today and save 35% on this delicious wine. Remember, there are only 600 bottles. When it's gone, it's gone. End of vintage, end of story, and end of opportunity. Cheers, thank you, and good tasting. Click the button below to order this gem.